What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Super Keen here, showing you guys another build video. Alright, so let's get right into it. I am using a 4-piece striker with a 2-piece gold with a Super 90. Yeah, Super 90 instead of a S12 or a sausage, as some people might call it. Alright, so let's start off with the chest piece, guys. Alright, so the chest piece, we have health, enemy armor damage, and ammo capacity with health mods. And the reason behind that is because you're gonna be seeing a lot of health roll into my gear right now, just throwing that out there. The reason why is because I have every single gear piece rolled into firearms. That is why I have 8.6 firearms. Okay, so in this build you want to have as much health as possible, just because you don't want to be too squishy up close and personal with 2 or 3 players shooting at you. So yeah, just throwing that out there just for you guys, just so you guys can have a heads up. Alright, so the backpack, I am going to be using a striker backpack with health and ammo capacity on it. Instead of ammo capacity, I would prefer a different type of resistance, maybe burn resistance, if that's the thing for backpacks. I'm not sure. I just want more resistance, to be honest. I don't want ammo capacity for a shotgun, because to be honest, you kill really fast with the shotgun, so you don't really need the extra ammo capacity. Alright, ammo capacity for backpacks is more towards alpha, in my opinion. But yeah, anyways, getting off topic here. Alright, so health, like I said, and first aid self heal. You want as much first aid self heals for this build, just because you don't have a lot of skill power. Okay, and then I'm using a refresh mask. Okay, this might throw some people off or trigger some people, but the reason why I'm using refresh mask in this build is because there was a recent buff in medkits, right? I remember back in the beginning of 1.6, everybody thought that refresh would be a thing, but medkits sucked, right, in the beginning of 1.6. But there was a recent buff, I think a week ago, or maybe a couple days ago, whatever, and refresh mask works so much better than what it did before in the beginning of 1.6. And the reason why I'm using the refresh mask instead of tenacious, like to help boost my DPS and stuff, is because I need some type of survivability. I have no skill power, guys. I have no skill power at all in this build. Like, no electronics rolled, nothing. So I need something to help me survive in close fights. So refresh mask allows all healing to be improved by 30% in the last segment. So whenever I pop a medkit, I'm literally at almost full health immediately, and like in just a second. And same thing with booster shot. My booster shot is improved by maybe an extra 18,000, right? An extra 18,000 health on the last segment, and that's a shit ton with the skill power, to be honest. That's like 3 shots or 4 shots. That can help a lot in the last segment. And then also I run with immune bag in this build. I'm running with an immune bag, so that helps also with the health when you break the bag on the last segment. So that that allows more survivability with this mask. Okay. Critical hit chance, of course. The reason why I'm running critical hit chance in this build is because I want as much critical hits whenever I'm shooting somebody with my shotgun. The more crits you have towards a build, the faster you're going to be melting. So in this build, I'm looking more towards critting every single time I shoot somebody with a pellet, right? So that is the reason behind that. And then disorientation resistance and some 947 armor. Yeah. So savage gloves, exactly what I explained earlier. The reason why I'm running savage is because I want to have as much crits. This is more towards a critical hit chance and critical hit damage build, guys, for my shotgun. I want to have more chances of hitting those crits in each pellet, just because I want to be melting somebody fast. I want to be able to 2-shot or 3-shot players, as you guys saw at the beginning of this video. That is why I'm constantly 3-shotting, 2-shotting players, sometimes 4 shots, sometimes, very rarely, but every time I'm getting those 2 or 3 shots, it's because I have such high critical hit chance in this build, guys. So savage is a must, in my opinion, if you're looking to be melting somebody really fast. And also, just so you guys know, the reason why I'm not running specialized instead of running specialized instead of refreshed is because specialized only works towards one heal, right? It's only working towards your booster shot or your overdose. It's not working towards any other heal. So Refresh works on all three. Works on the bag, works on the med kits, and it also works on the booster shot and the overdose. So yeah, just so you guys know. All right, critical hit chance, critical damage, and shotgun damage. And then for the striker knee pads, health with more health mods, and first aid self heal. Just because I have no skill power, I want, you know, to improve my health a lot more. All right, the striker holster. All right, so the reason why I'm running a striker holster with reloading speed on it instead of critical hit chance, like how I want to do, I want to have high crits. The reason why is because I'm not running an extended magazine on my shotgun. If you guys were watching really closely in the beginning of the video, you saw that I only had 9 bullets on my shotgun instead of, you know, 16 or 15 or something like that. And the reason why is because I'm running a critical hit chance magazine on my shotgun instead of the extended magazine or rate of fire magazine. So reloading speed is a must, in my opinion, just so you can have those back-to-back kills, right? Once you kill a player once or twice, like kill 2 players twice, you're gonna have to reload, and the reloading speed on a shotgun is so terrible. It's like 4.3 seconds, and that's a long fucking time, in my opinion. So reloading speed is a must, in my opinion. If you're not running extended magazine on a shotgun, it breaks it down to like 3.8, so that's a 0.5 extra, and you notice a difference. You notice it when you roll shot reloading speed on your holster. All right. So let's get to the shotgun. Super 90 instead of the S12, or the sausage, some people might call it. Alright, so the reason behind that, guys, the reason I'm using a Super 90 instead of a sausage or S12 is because there's a humongous base difference. There's such a big base difference in these guns. Look at it. It's 122k compared to 142k Super 90. And the RPM difference is not that much if you really look at it. If you do like a side-by-side comparison, like the numbers might look nice, like, oh, I'm hitting 180 RPM. It might look nice, right? Like it might shoot a little bit quicker, but to be honest, guys, trust me on this. If you're using a Super 90 and you charge it up to a good 15%, you're gonna see the Super 90 melt so much more quicker. Even though the RPM isn't as high as an S12, you're gonna be seeing it melt so much quicker just because the base damage is gonna be so much higher than the S12. Just try it out. I'm telling you guys, just try out the Super 90 just once and you're gonna notice a difference. You're gonna notice that you're killing a lot faster. Alright, so 142k base damage on the shotgun. Oh yeah, also, some people might say you might have a low roll S12. No, trust me. If you go on last stand and compare the Super 90 damage compared to the S12, you're gonna know that you're having still a 20k or like an 18k base difference, and that's humongous. That's a shit ton of base damage difference that you're losing with an S12. All right, so the talents that I have is brutal, responsive, and competent. Brutal because I am going to be ADSing a lot in this build. Responsive, so you are going to be really close. You have to be close to the shotgun. If you're not, then you're not doing it right. And competent, the reason why I'm using competent maybe instead of unforgiving is because I am using booster shot, right? Once I pop my booster shot, getting an extra 25k base damage, and that is a lot, especially when you're charged. Once you're charged, right, 15% is basically the base charge, right? Like you can easily go to 15% by killing 1 or 2 NPCs. So I'm gonna be using 15 frequently. So once you're at 15% charge, right, on the striker. What I mean by charge, guys, just so if anybody doesn't know, is when you you 2-shot an NPC and then you're gonna see a mark right underneath your character stats. You're gonna see like a number 15 on it. That's what I mean by charge, okay? Just so you guys know, if you guys are a little bit confused of what I mean by charge. Once you're charged to 15% and you pop booster shot and competent, your base damage goes over 200k, like quickly. You 2-shot an NPC, pop booster and competent, you're instantly at over 200. Let me see. Hopefully I'm right. Let me see. All right, well, the numbers went down, okay? Look, the numbers went down. You guys saw it very quickly. I was at 197, 198, 196. But once you 2-shot something, you're over 200k, all right? You're over 200k base damage, and you can literally 3-shot a player instantly, just like that. Especially how fast, you know, you're boosting up your damage, your charge. Okay, so yeah, brittle, responsive, competent, and then the mods that I have on my shotgun is critical hit chance in the magazine, 7.50. 7.50 is a shit ton of critical hit chance instead of 2.50 or 3%. I have magazine size. You gotta have magazine size, and you gotta have that rate of fire also. So this is basically, in my opinion, a god roll magazine for my shotgun. And then optics, I have critical hit chance, optimal range, and headshot damage. It's not the best. I need headshot damage on it. If I can have headshot, no wait, hold on, I'm missing critical hit damage. That's what I'm missing. If I have critical hit damage on it, I can do a little bit more damage instead of optimal range. Optimal range is not that bad for a shotgun, to be honest, but I do prefer more critical hit damage. And then for the Unknown barrel, I have critical damage, reloading speed, and stability. I would prefer more accuracy than stability, but yeah, it's what I have. It's what I have right now. So yeah, this is pretty much it, guys. Hold on, let me get the real stats. It was full on booster and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't have a secondary gun to use in this build. Some people might say use sniper, just because once, you know, I'm charged all the way to 100%, I can, you know, one-shot players. But I want an M4, to be honest. I want an assault rifle just because it this build hold on, let me show you this. It allows stability and enemy armor damage. So, you know, that helps a lot with assault rifles. So if somebody is, you know, far away from me, they don't want to get too close, or if they're too close and I can't, you know, hit fire with my shotgun, I can just switch into my assault rifle and just, you know, have an extra 10% enemy armor damage boost on it, and then I can, you know, I can use the ability to help me increase my accuracy on the assault rifle. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get an M4 with maybe deadly, responsive, and unforgiving on the M4. Yeah, let me show you the stats on the health and stuff like that. So this is how awful my skill power is. I'm only getting 42k off my booster shot, and then yeah, I used, well, hold on, I said I used immune. I actually used life support station. The reason why is because sometimes, you know, somebody dies next to me and I don't feel like reviving them, so I just put the box down. A little bit lazy like that. The talents that I have is precision, so I am using precision just because precision allows you to get the base pulse on the pulse. So you're getting a base pulse because I don't use pulse in this build. I use immune station. I'm not immune station, life support. One is none. The reason why I use one is none instead of maybe on the move is because I'm not running an extended magazine on this build. One is none does help me a lot whenever I'm shooting on the head. Strike back, I gotta have strike back if I'm using refreshed. And then of course the one and only combat medic. You gotta have combat medic at all times. If you're not using combat medic, you're just not playing the game right, in my opinion. Alright. Yeah guys, that's pretty much my build. It's insane. Insane damage, to be honest. Not insane toughness and skill power, but insane damage. As you guys saw in the beginning of this video. Just 2-shotting, 3-shotting players. Sometimes 4-shot. Alright? I gotta throw that in there. But yeah guys, just thank you so much for the for watching my video. Thank you so much for even like watching throughout the whole maybe 15 minutes of this video. It really means a lot that you guys stick around and watch my videos. And thank you for all the likes that you guys give me, and thank you for all the subs. I'm actually at 65 subs right now, guys. That's a lot to me, okay? It might not be a lot to you guys, but it's a lot to me. It means a lot. All right guys, well, thank you so much for this. Thank you for watching my video, guys. I am going to be uploading another build video on Reclaimer, because some people are, you know, constantly telling me, yo, your healer build is really good, bro. What are you running? And I tell them Reclaimer, and they're like, what? You're not using Tactician? Like, no, I'm using Reclaimer, dude. Alright, so I am going to be uploading a Reclaimer build video next, as my next build video, guys. So yeah, thank you so much for thank you so much for watching, guys. Give my video a like if you guys do like the build. Give me a comment below if you guys have any you know, any other builds I should be running, and just basically comments on this build, what it should be improving, and maybe I should be doing something different or something. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, guys, and see you on my next video.